This small sculpture by Edgar Degas depicts two women. One, probably a dancer, lies on her side on a chaise, and judging from the way she holds her right hip, she might be in pain. The other woman bends over the dancer's body and rubs her outstretched leg with a towel. It's called La Masseuse. The rough surface shows just how Degas' fingers shaped the original wax or plastiline, a kind of modeling clay, sometime in the 1880s or later. Like almost all his sculptures, La Masseuse was only cast in bronze after the artist's death in 1917. As soon as I saw this sculpture in the museum years ago, it struck me as unusual. Most of Degas' sculptures are of single figures, whether of dancers or horses, in poses that explore balance and bodily movement. This one sets up a relationship between two figures, one ministering to the other. It also stands out from sculptures in our collection by Degas' contemporaries, who still offer mythological pretexts for the nude, Renoir's Venus, say, or Malo's Leda. La Masseuse is instead a truly modern subject. Those other artists may create female nudes as passive objects to be looked at, but in La Masseuse, Degas shows two women interacting, and that's refreshing from a feminist point of view. More than that, these are working women. The dancer is an artist in her own right, with rigorous training. The masseuse has a real understanding of the human body and a set of manual skills to manipulate it. So both figures have something in common with Degas. He works his material just as his masseuse needs the dancer's muscles, with knowledge and confidence. I'm intrigued by the possibility that Degas identified with his female subjects in this work. And I think it's also fascinating to consider the kind of relationship he presents in La Masseuse between the two women. This is not a friendship, and it's certainly not an erotic encounter, as physical as it may be. It's trusting on the part of the dancer and caring on the part of the masseuse, something like the rapport a woman might enjoy with her hairdresser or dentist or yoga teacher. Although it's impersonal, I think we can call it a special kind of intimacy. When I was an undergraduate, my art history teacher once made the somewhat obvious remark that Degas is not Renoir. Getting to know this sculpture helped me appreciate what she meant by that, as one feminist to another. In his treatment of female subjects, Degas didn't need to objectify or sexualize them. Nude or clothed, they seem fleshed out as human beings in a satisfying way. Maybe on some level, my love for this sculpture has to do with my gratitude to my teacher. In looking at La Masseuse, I'm reminded of her expert ministrations to me while I was in training.